Hey dudes, Cole's here. Today I'm doing something different. I'm going to review Viral Gamein's last Rage Quit video because I finally surpassed him in subscriber count, and so I wanted to go back and reflect on what he hated about this game about 18 months ago and see why maybe he burned out and I haven't quite yet. The first thing to note is that he's done 298 videos. It wasn't always edited, I think it was just stream of conscience. So it's going to be fun to go back and look at his last video. And let's see what he hated about Heroes vs. Hordes when this was released. February 26, 2024. So this was 14 months ago.
What is up, my heroes? How are you guys? We still alive?
Good.
You guys
doing
still
well.
Playing this crappy game?
Still playing this crappy game, bud.
Doing this garbage here.
Doing this garbage here.
That
okay.
Figures.
Yeah. I mean, the probabilities aren't good on Lucky Draw, so you should never do more than 3, unless you're going to go all the way and have 17,000 gems for the whatever the hero is. And he already has Clockwork Mage here, so like he's already sitting pretty.
Who cares? Let's spend another 3.
Who cares? Rough.
This is the typical game we play. Let's do boss brawl, guys. We doing the boss brawl.
Oh, look at that. All ascended gear.
Guys,
okay. Look at this loadout. Look at these loadout, guys. This is how it used to be. It was so efficient and so easy to change between loadouts. And now they added that stinking pagination. Ugh. This is how it used to be. This is how it should be.
Unfortunately, I might actually quit soon.
You do quit right now.
Very soon. I'm not sure when, but I might quit. I'll be honest with you guys. This game sucks now. It's been garbage for a while. Like, there's been no excitement. There's been nothing but paywalls, and you know what I mean? Like, it sucks. It really does suck. Like, someone for my level, like, guys, like, I got stuck at this. I can't go past
Faction Wars?
stage 30. I'm pretty much in like the high end tier, end game tier. You know?
Are you doing it wrong?
Anyway, do some open.
So Faction Wars is totally worth doing. If you're not doing Faction Wars, you should be doing it. It's a great way to get hero shards over time. And he's got the Diamond Pass, so he's sitting pretty. So he must have put some like serious money into this game too, because like all the things that he says throughout this video, like he invested. He's invested way more than I am in this. And level 30 of Faction Wars, maybe something was wrong. Maybe his build was wrong. Like he's full ascended. You can get further than level 30 in full ascended. So maybe his setup was wrong.
Not touching that. Let's do jewels. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, guys.
Okay.
It's just
that wasn't that
really bad. Like, you know, I can't just go over Faction Wars. Straight up scam, man. This was an absolute scam. I'm gonna say it. It's scam. It's recycled garbage. You know.
So I don't get why he says it's a scam. I didn't play before this, obviously, but Faction Wars is just like something I do every 2 days. It takes about 30 minutes, and it's just for hero shards. And it's, I mean, do it, guys.
It's recycled garbage. It's adventure, but worse. You know, like
oh man, look at that
garbage. If it wasn't for
look at his adventure hero. It's Artificer. Cool.
The rewards and the hero. Adventure's absolutely trash.
So adventure wouldn't be worth it if it wasn't for the rewards and the hero. That's why you do adventures, is for the rewards and the hero. I mean, it's the best way to get a hero. In this case, he's getting Artificer, who I realize obviously doesn't know at the time, is going to go on to be like a top 7, top 10 hero in this game for 1,300 gems. I mean, people are paying now a ton of money to get Artificer, and he's about to get him for free, and he's upset about it.
Guild missions is okay. Boss brawl, it's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, if you're not hitting the top 3, what are your rewards? 42 rune stones, and not even 1 jewel. Come on, guys. Out of here, bro. This game is such a piece of shit game. It's such.
That's his first F-bomb. And he's right. The rewards for Boss Brawl were really garbage. And they just fixed that, you know, a month, 2 months ago now. So it took him a year since this criticism to update Boss Brawl and actually make the rewards better. I still actually liked Boss Brawl. That was always fun. But the rewards were crap, and he's right about that.
Such a piece of shit game at this point. I'm sorry. Anybody that says otherwise, I don't know what to tell you guys. I've been playing it. This is what they're doing. They're releasing chapter after chapter. Each chapter takes 18 to 20 minutes. That's if you're clearing it flawlessly, right? 18, let's say 20 minutes times 10. What's that? 200 minutes. And then you got the hard mode, another 200 minutes. You guys, we're up to like almost 7 hours. 7 hours of gameplay that they release every month. Plus you got this garbage.
So I don't know why he's totally upset about new gameplay getting released. I mean, I get the concept here is that the gameplay is the same chapters over and over again, but that's part of the fun. And you get like new elites and stuff. So, and as like endgame, you get access to like more gems. So he would be getting more gems for free as a result. And that's the game. So if you don't like the survivor aspect, then I mean, then you don't want to be playing anymore. But yeah, new content is going to be that in this game for the most part.
That is so boring that I can't even do it anymore. And I paid to do this shit. I paid for the gold pass.
Okay.
And then what else you have? Then you got the guild missions.
That's the second thing he's paid for. So we've already seen him spend $70 so far, just like out of the gate
with max score. That doesn't even allow you. So if you have 20 people hitting max score on every attack, you're still at like 4 million or something, right? And then look, you still need to get to 16. We're 15. To get to 16, you need 5.6 million. So what do? You either spend gems or you buy a guild boost. There's no other way you can absolutely beat the system that they have built.
So he's right here. If you want to max out, you do need to spend gems. However, like you should just be doing your guild events. And as long as all 20 people are doing them, you can see there the difference between like 1100 and 1300, like 200 dust, like 200 tokens, like is something, but it's not huge. So the most important part with a guild is like to be in an active guild. And then, yeah, if you guys all coordinate 1 week to each spend like 100 gems, which I've done in the past with past guilds, you'll level up. So it's more of just about figuring out and coordinating the event. And it's like a team building thing. So yeah, I mean, spending money for the guild bonus boost thing will help you do that. But you could also just coordinate as a team and spend 100 gems, and that's not crazy. 100 gems to like level up as a guild. I thought that was part of the game when I was playing.
Like, what are you talking about? Boss brawl already went over it. Trash. Guild mission. You gotta spend, right? Look, let's go. Also, guys, look at this. They released Jewels 11 and 12. They nerfed them. They say it's a bug. You can't.
So I don't know what he's talking about here. It may have been that they only went up to level 10 before, and now they go up to level 12 for the same bonus. I'm guessing something like that happened, which isn't super great for sure. But I don't know what he's referring to when he says nerf here.
You can't just do this accidentally and say it's a bug, guys. Bugs don't exist in coding.
Bugs don't exist in coding. Bugs exist all the time in coding. So, I mean, maybe they reverted it. I don't even know. What is the current? Bugs don't exist in coding. That's a line. Okay, yeah, they fixed the bug.
Now it's at 28 for level 12. Look what freaking level. This is what I had. Yeah, 18%. Not even half. Not even half, guys. How the fuck are we paying for this game? How the fuck are we even playing it?
Yeah, it was a bug.
Shit is stupid,
they fixed it,
bro. Look at that.
I don't know.
So that's
You're not.
The guild. That's their jewels. Hey guys, surprise update. And then the constant nerfs, guys. Let's talk about what they did with the heroes. Remember when they didn't have this garbage paywall system here? This other new additional farm system they added. Let's make the heroes better, right? So these scumbags, right? They nerfed the barb, which
So I wasn't here pre-portal, but yeah, the portal isn't great. You need to throw a lot of runes in that, and as you add more heroes, each rune is worth less. So yeah, they're supposed to be revamping the portal system, and that is the kind of the crappy thing is that since I've been playing in a year, the portals are technically a lot worse now than they used to be. Every new hero makes a rune worse.
Was the OP guy. Look where he is now, right? He's still before they nerfed him, he's still better. I think now he's this. No, he's not, because now he's doing 70%. So you gotta max this out to level in whatever it is, 150 or 160 or whatever they decide. Because guess what? The moment people get close to max level, They're gonna revamp it and change it, and all the hard work you guys did is gonna go right in the garbage. And guess what? If you want to get back to half of the level you was, you're gonna have to pay.
Half the level you was. It's a good line. So that just happened with the 3.4.0 patch. People were getting towards the end or were stuck in the middle, and they revamped it to make it better for kind of people like me, I think, who like were never, I was never going to, I'm relatively free to play. I was never going to get a 4-star hero. And now I have 3 and I can reliably get to 4-star. 5-star is going to be hard, but I can get 4-star heroes now. And so they did revamp it just now. Again, this is like a year after this video. And they, I think, did a pretty good job with it so far. You do need to start farming hero orbs like it's nobody's business. And before I kind of just, I had like 100,000 saved up, and now I need them every day. So there are some trade-offs, but I think it was all net like a pretty good change. The globals at 3 stars hard, and the ultimate at 2 stars rough. So you do need to like get these like people sharded up, but it makes the grind at higher level actually better. So this is actually the opposite of what he's saying. It was better for endgame players, this recent release, and harder for mid and early game players.
They left the old system, especially with all these new fucking heroes. Leave the old system. So all we got to worry about is leveling them up. Add some.
Just take a minute and look at his roster. This dude is stacked. So like he's got, I don't know, he obviously doesn't have every hero, but he seems like he has close to it. And he's got some great ones here. Like he's sitting on Clockwork Mage, Artificer, Santa, Assassin, and he's at like 3+ stars back then. Like this guy was sitting pretty. He's got a heck of a roster.
Cool.
Look at this. He's got Reaper, Warlock. I mean, he would be, I don't know what guild he was in, but he'd be in a top guild right now.
But don't nerf the heroes and then say, oh, we redid it and da-da-da. No, guys, come on. People are not stupid. They've been catching on. How many new adventure heroes have they released? Every single month, they release a new adventure hero. Not once have they recycled him, the adventure hero, since I started playing the game. Do you guys know why? And I've been playing since July last year. They haven't done that because most people, they're just like, fuck it. I'm not going to spend the gens. I'll just pay that $20 or the $10, whatever it is. And we'll do that. You know, we'll just pay for it and get it. But
I don't get the criticism there. He's upset that there's a new adventure hero every month. We already talked about it hurts the rune portal, but that's actually the most fun thing is getting a new adventure hero every month. I mean, like getting new heroes is always fun. It's just that the kind of the consequences of that have been downstream of some other things getting kind of worse.
They've released from the adventure, bro. They've released so many people. Let's see. Who do I get from adventure? Tide Warden, this guy, this
Monk.
guy, this bitch, this guy too.
He's complaining that he got basically the best heroes in the game from adventure mode. So that's what adventure mode used to be like, and that's why I'm so high on Trapper. You used to get like really, really good heroes from adventure, and they've been sub quality recently. But I mean, he's complaining about some of the best heroes in the game.
No, I think this piece of shit too I got from there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, guys, these heroes are trash. Like, they're releasing heroes that are trash.
All of those heroes you just mentioned are like top 10.
These heroes can't even compete in their own faction wars. They can't even compete in their own faction wars. There's only one faction that I'm actually like close to beating, and I just don't even give a shit to beat anymore. I haven't played faction in like a week.
Let's see. So he's full ascended, 249, only 2,000 runs in 249 days. I mean, so he's paying a whole ton of money because at that level I was like up at like 6,000-7,000. So I'm $400 in at 6,000 runs at 249 with less gear and less heroes and less shards. So he's probably, I don't know, VIP back here. He's got a couple $1,000 into this game.
Where am I? Yeah, this one. The Blade Master one. I'm at 36, stage 36. Bro, I don't even care to thing anymore. I'm just so frustrated, guys. And this is like, I've seen some shit, man. You know, the own dev. You know, I'm going to pause it and show you guys. Hold on a second. Guys, look at this. This is the own dev. Their own dev free-to-play players will never be able to get 5-star.
All right. I don't know about that last part, but I mean, he's right. You were never going to get 5 stars free to play, and you were not going to get many, if any, 10 jewels. Friggin' Cake Invictus got a level 12 vulnerability. Got the single best jewel in the game. 1 in 8 million pull. So yeah, most players are not going to get many or even any level 10 jewels, but you don't need them. You can play the game perfectly well without them. And yeah, 5 stars you're going to have to pay, but you can beat the game without having 5 stars for sure. I mean, I'm living proof. So at the time, right, like you don't. All this stuff is how you get to like the top of the leaderboards, but you don't need it. And then the 1-1 exploit. I mean, hard mode 1 is 3 minutes long, and you need that for heroic gear. I don't know if they had heroic back here last January, February. So
this is not World of Warcraft where you got to spend hours upon hours farming, but you actually get stuff when you farm. You know, and that's a PC
it is
game.
now. You spend hours upon
and
hours.
There's
You do get
different stuff you can farm over there. There's interaction with other players there. What interaction do you get here? Nothing. You just sit there, you put your character, and you just spin around. Fuck, you guys want us to be attached to your stupid ass game like that, bro? We play a game to play, not to be slaves. You.
So a big part of this game is actually for me being involved in the Discord and on Reddit and stuff, like, and in the guild. That makes it so much more fun because yeah, at the end of the day, it is a single player game where you're spinning around circles. But if you do it with other players and think through strategy and like a lot of it's the planning that goes into a run, it's a lot more fun. And so if you're on an island playing by yourself, yeah, that sucks. But if you play in a guild and play with people, then it's a multiplayer game that you're all working towards the same goal. And it's a lot more fun. So like get in a guild, make sure it's active, and like join Discord. It's so much more fun.
Scumbags. Let me switch this shit. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like when the own dev says that, guys, there's a big fucking problem. There's a big problem. Wow. You know, your own dev is saying this, guys. The creator of the game is telling you if you're not going to pay for the game, you will never achieve excellency, no matter how hard you put into it. Some guy did the math in my guild, right?
So that's wrong. You'll never achieve the very end game, but you can like, right? I beat 202 with Spirit Shaman. Like you can get good at this game, and there is some skill expression.
Or I think on Discord, I don't even know where. If you guys want to get these jewels, right? The max level jewels, level 12, you need to be in a level 16 guild, and every week you gotta be hitting the max amount of points for like a year and a half. Or even longer, some crazy shit, like 4 or 5 years. I don't even know, bro. At that point, I was already frustrated. I didn't even bother to remember the number. Them, bro. Who wants to play your game for 5 years? That's so unrealistic. That's so unrealistic, guys. You know where we can hit them? The way they're fucking hitting us and wasting years of our time, like hours and days of our lives? Because that's not fair. I've paid so much money for this game. I'm being honest with you guys. There's a reason why I'm so frustrated. I paid so much money to, like, you know what I mean? I enjoyed the game, so I'm like, hey, they deserve to take my money. And plus, you know, I'm not doing it for them, obviously. I'm paying the money because I want to skip all this bullshit, this time wasting. For me, time is money. You know, I'd rather stare at a wall than, you know, watch ads, for example. So I paid them $20. I don't want to watch ad. I want to save time. And guess what? You guys did a good game, so you take my money.
Yeah, that $20 no ad is the single best deal in this game. If that's all, you just need that in order to play the game. Before that, the game's basically not unplayable, but it's just 100 times better with no ads.
But at this point, bro, the money I've paid, it's like, that's it. All right, it was good for like a week, and then like now that's it. It doesn't help anymore. Like what the? It wasn't a temporary thing. Like you're supposed to pay.
Yeah, you have to spend your money right? So I try and advocate for things that are permanent. So Pet Expedition, the different passes in Faction Wars, and I really don't think you should be buying stuff every week. I mean, there are people that love to and do, and so like if you have the money and can afford it, go for it. But I mean, I think you do need to spend $100 to make this game like fun. But you don't need to spend more than that for sure. And that's not, I mean, for the amount of time you're going to play, if you play it seriously, $100 is fine. Like on a per hour basis, it's going to be cheap. But yeah, if when you start getting into the thousands, the math changes unless you're having fun, in which case, you know, you do you.
Something like other games, you pay $10, $20, bro, you're ahead of the curve forever. But this game, you pay $10, $20, bro, you're going back. You know? What else these motherfuckers doing? But yeah, absolutely. Me personally, I would 100%, 100% look at the reviews on Google. I don't know what it is on the App Store. Everybody needs to go and bomb this shit and put that shit as a 1-star, because there's no way this game is a 4.8. There is no this game is a 4.8 out of 5 stars. This game doesn't even in 0.0.
So he was several $1,000s in 1 year into this game saying that. So he very clearly liked it at one point. But yeah, I mean, I could see it being frustrating at the end, especially, you know, he's 300 videos in. So like he's put a ton of effort into this also, and it's just not paying off for him.
4.8. This gets a negative 5-star. You know what I'm saying? The betrayal. They're scumbags. They're straight up scumbags. Like, give me money, guys. Really.
So I think in the last 5-6 months of now, they've done a tremendous job of making the game more fun. So improved dungeon, improved boss brawl, new hard mode arena. I mean, the new nightmare mode stages have been fine. There's just more of them. So like, there hasn't been like a change in content there. Faction Wars is better now. They haven't really changed that. Adventure Heroes are the same. So they've done a lot of good. They've done a lot of good changes in the last 5-6 months, in my opinion, now, and make it more fun. But the core gameplay is a survivor game where you want to try and like hit max level as fast as you can or as interestingly as you can. So like that is the core gameplay, and there's not a ton of skill expression in it, but it's fun. I mean, I enjoy it. A lot of people enjoy it.
Completely, literally. What? Not even destroyed the game. It just made all the shit come out more. You know, it just made it smell more. Adventures, every hero they add, garbage. Not a single one of them is useful except the monk, and maybe
Yeah,
the
we already
assassin.
went over that critique.
Like, look at this shit, guys, right? Let me show you. Like, all these things, man. This one right here. This one, bro. Look how many times I've...
Guys, look at his forge. Look at that. Dude, this guy was in such a good spot. And he must have spent so much money on this game to get here. But he's in a good spot.
I've gotten the forge for this. I got 4,700. Oh my god. Like, bro. Do I have any extra for this?
He's a funny guy. I like this guy. But yeah, that is a problem. And even now, once you get to end game, you just get all these like wasted forge tokens for the weapons. So they are probably never going to fix it because they've known about it now for 14 months. But you never know. And there's, you know, ideally some way to convert, you know, 4 to 1, 10 to 1, some way of converting those extra to something useful would be nice.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, I might release more videos if I do something, but anyway, thanks guys for subscribing. Love you guys. Thanks. Honestly, you're one of the reasons why I've been here so long. If it wasn't for you guys, I would have months ago. All right, guys. I'll see you guys.
So that was Viral Gamein in his last video, and the guy's got character, man. He was a lot of fun to listen to. I've watched some of his other videos. Like, he's a funny dude. He has some really good lines in that. This bitch, Oracle. Oh god. But yeah, I mean, right, his criticism at a high level is it costs a lot of money to play the game. You're gonna need, I recommend, right, I'd recommend $100, $200 get you like through the end of the game, and you can stop there. Like, I have made, my 2 biggest regrets in this game are paying the extra money past that. But if you're not having fun, don't play the game. And so try not to spend too much money before you're not having fun. Because at the end of the day, that's his big thing here. He spent a whole lot of money, and he still had to put more time in the game, and he didn't want to do it. I'm Coles, and I'm a high-level HvH player. I still enjoy this game. I don't think it's a scam. You do need a whole bunch of self-control, and you need to use my guides to help you make the game easier. So feel free to comment here on Reddit or on Discord. And thank you to Cake Invictus for being the executive producer of this video. Join my Patreon, and you can become an executive producer too. It really helps out. And remember, always do your adventures. Right? You could get Artificer, you could get Monk, you could get Oracle. There's some good adventure heroes back there in the past, so hopefully they come out with some good ones now, including Trapper.